Well, Splinter Snake here with another custom figure review. This time I have got my new 52 Green Lantern Hal Jordan, baby. Had this idea a while back about recreating the new 52 DC universe, and I wanted to use this lovely Bucky Cap base body for them because I love this body sculpt and I think it's absolutely awesome. And yeah, I've shown a preview of this guy in my kind of tutorial thing for epoxy sculpt, but I've got a paint job finished on him and I'm loving how he's looked. So yeah, it was quite simple to do, so I thought I'd show you. I'm going to get off the bat straight away my main gripe with this figure. I have kind of two main gripes, and unfortunately they're both due to my error, a lack of skillings, so to speak, is his Green Lantern emblem. I'm aware it's crooked. I'm not the greatest sculptor in the world. I am getting better, so please be kind. I mentioned this about my Captain America star, and yet someone still felt the need to criticize it. So I'm aware, but feel free, put away if that's what you want to do. I know it's sloppy. I'm hoping to, if I get better, to redo it. I'm just not that competent, I guess, with my epoxy sculpt yet, but I'm getting there. Although I did completely sculpt his hair and his ears. Not 100% happy about his ears, so I might redo them as well, but I'll show you that a bit closer up. Only actual other real gripe about this figure is the flesh tone. I just cannot seem to get a decent shading on the flesh tone. I did what I suggested this guy, and I did a light brown undercoat and then a dry brush of the flesh, but he looked too dark, so I just kept laying it, and then he's just basically gone practically flesh tone. So I'm kind of still hoping someone out there can give me some pointers about some decent flesh tone painting tips, please, because I'm not happy with this kind of bland blah. Apart from that, I absolutely love the paint job on this guy. I'm so happy with how he's come out. I just think he looks really cool. A little bit annoyed at myself. What I've done is I've gone for this nice dark green undercoat on his legs. So basically, this is one of the first characters I used my masking tape trick on. And I painted the greens first because in my personal preference it's a good idea to get the brighter colours out of the way first and then move on to the darker colours. So I've taped up all the areas that I wanted to keep green, then I painted that all, and I did this portion which was really nice. It was a lovely shade of green. Not for this character though. I'm thinking more for better for this colour for my movie one. So when I redo my movie one, I'm definitely going to use that tone of green, and I'll show that picture here. So as you can see, that's like a really nice, it's like a lot darker, and I'm really happy with how that came out. And that was just my first dry brush over this, and I wish I could have left it, but it just didn't look right for this version of Hal Jordan or Green Lantern. So I put a few more coats on with my green, and I went for, trying to find it. No, it was this one. It's from this shop here, the Articulation acrylic paint, and it's Christmas green. So that's what his green is, the body green. His light green is this plaid green. Doesn't look that bright, but yeah, it is. That's what's going throughout his shoulders and his neck and on his ring. But I'll go into that. So yeah, I put this dark green on his legs, and I wish I did it for all over, because if I zoom in, you can see he's got like a black dry brush on his chest, an undercoat, and then on his legs he's got a nice dark green, and I kind of wish I went for that throughout because I think it looks a lot better, but I'm still happy with it. So his green parts have got black and his black parts have got green, so I think that's quite funny. But yeah, I'm really happy. This actually was a Bucky Cap head to toe. I've not added any parts to him. I've only taken away the cuffs on his trousers, on his boots, the cuffs on his wrists, and his wings. Chiseled and filed the jaw down a bit, taking away most of the mask, because the mask, this here is actually the bottom line of the mask. I've taken away the jawline, and I've taken away all from the top there, and here, if you can see, the mask actually does protrude slightly. Don't know how well I can show you that. It does stick out a little bit. And then I just put epoxy on his nose, epoxied his hair, epoxied his ears, epoxied his badge, epoxied the ring, glued his hand shut, and epoxied that you guys saw, the bit on his back, his heart. And that's pretty much all I've done. And I'm really happy with how this guy comes out. I think it looks so cool. Oh yeah, I had to manually cut in these lines. As I said in my preview works in progress video, I believe, I'm trying to think if I mentioned it, I used a Dremel for doing these lines to get them a bit more deeper and a bit faster, because I was doing them by hand with a knife and my saw, and they were taking forever. But yes, let's do a quick height measurement. Grab the old trusty tape measure. This guy is, like I said, the bucket cap, so he stands just under 6.5 inches tall. I'm not going to bring any size comparisons because, you know, I don't actually have anything to hand. I've got some Sentinels. No, I don't have anything size comparison really. That's not custom, so you won't really get anything from it. He still has all of Bucky's articulation, so the head is on a ball, so it can go up that far, really far, so great for flight poses. He can come down that far. You can do a full 360 degree around, and you can take it off if you really want to. Shoulders are on ball discs, they can go out that far. They can go full 360 degree around. You have a rotation at the bicep, full 360 degrees, double in the elbow. A wrist is on a full 360 degree rotation. You can pivot from, well, there to there. I'll show you zoom up on his ring in a sec. He's got an ab crunch of that. Want to go back anymore? No, to that. He does have a waist cut. I did keep it, as I said. And it ratchets nice and placed there. We have T-cut hips, so he's got a Spartan kick of that. Not the best split kick in a while, I will add. We have an upper thigh swivel. Yeah, I've kept that as well. We have a double in the knee, only to there. I did lose the boot cut. And then you've got an ankle point from there to there with a little ankle rocker there. I do think these Bucky Cap figures, they have really tiny feet for some reason. I'm not quite sure why they do, but I've said that before. Oh, I also cut off like the lip of the boot so they look a bit more sculpted to his feet. Except they don't want to focus. There you go. So you can see like there's no more lip around them. I don't even have another one to hand. I don't know where they've all gone. Did some tidying up and now I can't find anything typical. Quick focus on the hair. Like I said, I sculpted this. Very happy how this came out. A nice black undercoat with a light brown dry brush over top. Really happy with how that's looked. Really happy with the lines and the actual suit. I think it's very neat how they've with that masking tape I was telling you about. I think that looks really good. The gloves again, it's black, no, green undercoat with a white overcoat, dry brush. There's his ring, got a little bit of a dot of bright green in the middle of the dark green. A little booty. So yeah, that's my DC New 52 Green Lantern Hal Jordan, who's Topsy. Now I've gone for the fluorescent green in his shoulders because they are kind of black, but in the new movie coming out, Justice League War, they are fluorescent from what I can see, or they are glowing, but that's not why I've gone for it. I just think it looks a lot better like this, and I believe from the picture I was using, let's have a look. As you can see, they do have like, it's kind of hard to tell, but they do have like a bit of green in them, and I really like how that looks, so I'm very happy with that. I think I'd like to have spiked his hair a bit more, but I'm happy with how it's looked. I think I've got a nice shape to it. Apart from that, there's not really much else I can say. Really loving this figure, very happy I've done him, and I cannot wait to do the rest of the Justice League. Stay tuned for that. So, as per usual guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please leave your comments below, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.